Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Woohoo! You made it to Friday. All right. Um, this week has been a really fast week as opposed to some of the other weeks where they've just seemed to drag on forever. But the energy has been pretty intense. So, usually, the busier you are or the more intense things are, usually the faster it all seems to go. So, I guess that makes sense. But anyway. Hey, I'm Holly, psychic medium, energy reader, and I am tapping into the energy and the vibe for the collective, for the dominant energy and vibe for the collective for Friday. Um, this is a general reading. Please understand that it cannot resonate for everyone. And if I know I'm behind on comments, but it just been busy and there's a lot going on. I try to make sure I keep up with them, but I want to address them as much as I can. And for those of you who are going through big life changes, and I read your comment, and the 7 pounds is a lot. Good for you. Good for you. Um, you know who you are. Okay, so anyway, and it's all for the right reason. So good for you. All right. Okay. So I am going to go ahead. I will address them. I will respond to them or acknowledge that I've been on there, and I'm sorry it's taking me so long. All right. So, and yeah, I'll be wearing this for a little bit. I have been ignoring tendonitis for years. Yes, I said years, and now it's catching up with me. So I have to, I have to address it and try to get some of this swelling down. So anyway. Okay, so the first thing I did, because the vibe for Friday, and I thought this was appropriate, she believed she could, so she did. And we do. We absolutely do. I seem to reach for this one a lot lately. Yeah. Mm. And I found it on Amazon. I just typed in the quote, and because that's what I wanted, and I got it a while back. All right. Now, the card that came up, I used the Inner Child Oracle, and I wanted to get just an overview of the vibe for right now. Okay, it's card 24, and it says, "Let love guide you." Okay, choose to see the good in the world today. Now, I know that can be a little tricky sometimes. It really can, but we have the potential for some really positive and wonderful things coming up. Okay, let's hold hope in our hearts and believe that, well, in this country, that democracy will survive. Okay. So anyway, but I'm not going to get all political on you all. Although I may have to wear my Ruth Sent Me shirt again. Although I need to get one that says, "I'm speaking." If you know, you know. Anyway, so, all right, let love guide you. And that's pretty much, I think, the best possible card for the energy for Friday. I kept asking right before I hit the start button, what is the energy for Friday? And it feels vastly different. They want me to say this exactly the way I'm hearing it. The difference in the energy for Friday is that it feels like cool waters, calm waters, as though you are bathing in calming, cooling waters. Oh, and they're saying there's a reason for that. So we may have some big events happening around us in the world, on the world stage. But in your own life, understand that if the calmer that we remain, because this is what I'm getting just right now at this moment, so I had no idea this was coming. If there are some big events in the world, even bigger than normal and bigger than now, the more we stay in our calm and centered selves and state, the more we can affect change in a calming and positive way. So, to make that clearer, or a little more clear, even if things feel like they're starting to swirl around us, if you sense and feel and hear a lot of negativity around you, particularly with large just political events, let's just put it out there. So the calmer that we can stay within ourselves, that energy will ripple out. And we are calling in calming, centering. It's almost like cool waters. I just keep hearing cool waters. So that's going to be important. We are calling in cool waters to soothe the flame, to calm the fire. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting. So, and that's coming directly from Spirit. So you know what? I'm just going to let it stand right there where it is. So if things around you, whether it's personally or on the national or the international front, remember to try and hold the line of peace and stay calm so that we can call for calm, cooling, healing waters to dampen rage, to dampen the fires of rage, because there are a lot of people holding a lot of rage within themselves right now. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into a little bit more of a reading. I'm going to, is this the right deck? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use the Wyspel Wild Reflections Tarot deck. Okay. So after I get a little drink of my coffee. All right. What is the message for the collective? We got one. It's face down, so I don't know. What is the message for the collective for Friday? What is the message for the collective for Friday? I don't know what this card is, but it was sticking out of the deck and out of the pile, so I'm going to put it off to the side there. It just, it was ringing a bell for me. Okay, that one just jumped face up. Another one just flipped in the deck. Okay. All right. So it looks like we've got 4 cards here. Now, first we had this one, which is the 2 of Pentacles. Then this is the one that came out kind of at the side. Huh. The Magician. Magician is a tricky card. It can have positive and negative connotations. Okay, and then we have the 2 of Wands. With the disco ball and the lights in the tree. Love that. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. And that is not just any Knight of Swords. That's a knight on a motorcycle speeding straight at you. So what is this about, Spirit? What realm is this in? Is this personal? Does this have to do with the first message? It has to do with the first message in that the guidance is to still remain calm. You don't have to work to make change happen. You don't have to work other than to change the outcome of things around you. All you have to do, or convince anyone of anything, all you have to do is stay calm within yourself. It feels like, okay, so this Magician, that was a little concerning for me because I wasn't sure, what the read on it was going to be. I feel like this is where the collective is. We are coming out of that cocoon And just by being who we are, we don't have to be or do anything. Our thoughts create the world around us. People know immediately who you are just by standing in your energy, because your energy is that strong. Now, and that's probably why I was keeping that aside for a minute, because it's a little apart from these. All right. So you just keep being you. You keep watching, observing, and holding the peace. And holding your peace for a minute. Now, that leaves us 3 cards. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And interestingly, they are both on a vehicle heading straight at you. One is making a decision at a slightly slower pace. Who knows? Maybe that's one of those electric bikes that goes really fast. Still not as fast as a motorcycle. But this is the beginning of a decision, and something is going to happen quickly. That's what I'm getting. This is going to happen really, really quickly. Now with this one, you see the wheel facing the side. I don't know if that's a bike or a wheelchair. I think it's a bike, and the person's just sitting in a chair. But one way or the other, it's sort of like you move from moving as quickly as you can, but you're juggling and you're trying to make decisions. Not you, but someone around you. I feel like this is the collective. You just hang tight and be in your energy. Be in your magnificence. Watch. And hold your peace for a little bit. But this is what's around you. So there's a person or a situation, something's going on. A group of people or an individual who's coming toward you as fast as they can, because right now they're trying to juggle things. They're trying to make decisions. They're trying to figure out what to do. And it could have to do with their stability and their wellness. But someone is making a decision, but they're coming straight at you or toward you, but not in a bad way. They're just with the, this almost has a feeling of happiness and exuberance, but anytime you got to juggle, it can be exhausting. And then you go immediately into repose. You've ridden all day, you've worked all day, you've juggled all day, you're trying to make decisions. And then you take a breath, not you, whomever this is around you. I keep saying you, but it's not you. It's not the collective. It's whomever is around you. Whomever is around you is going to take a minute, take a breath, regroup, appreciate what they have and what's around them, because it's all about to change. And when it does change, sun's going down, but when the sun comes up, someone gets on a real bike, one that goes a whole lot faster than a bicycle, and they're coming in fast. And it also looks like they're leaving a desert. So maybe they've been in a desert in some way in their own lives. But this person is coming toward whomever this is that you know who's out there. Someone's coming towards you fast. And I have okay, what I'm hearing, this feels like someone's coming in with the truth. So it's not just coming in to blow through fast and then be gone. No, this is someone who's coming in fast because they're coming in with a truth. They're coming in with truth. And what I'm hearing is, in that time of repose, that time of evaluating and really thinking about, yeah, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. You remind them of all those stars in the sky. That's sweet. That's actually really nice. So someone around you is making a decision. They're coming toward you as quickly as they possibly can, but they're juggling a whole lot of stuff. They're going to take their time. They're going to think it through. They're not going to do anything rash. But once the decision happens, and in the bright light of day, they will have total clarity, and they will come to you quickly and with purpose, and with a message. Now, what you choose to do with it is entirely up to you. It will depend what the message is. All right, so really quickly here, this is going to be a little shorter today. I'm telling you, jam-packed day. And Tarot Illuminati. This one's kind of a really interesting deck in that it's got so much symbolism and so much going on with it. All right, so I want some clarification just really quickly. Or is there another message for another part of the collective? I mean, there are different people with different scenarios and situations. So I'm just going to leave it open. What is a message for someone in the collective? It can be a continuation of that. It can be your side of it. It could be, what is the message that you're about to get? Or it could be something totally new for a new part of the collective. I'm seeing water. I'm seeing the ocean. And I think there was one in that bicycle card. But I feel like this has something to do with water and the ocean. All right. Or just a large body of water. It feels like a large body of water. All right, one card came out. Let's take a look. Okay. Four of Swords. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it and get some rest. Take care of yourself. Make sure you all are taking care of yourselves. All right. And remember, whomever has this issue going on, it's not for you to fix. It's not for you to resolve. It's for you to sit back in your energy, in your power, wait for them to sort it out, and then it will have more meaning for them. And then that's when you will know what's going on, because they will come to you at that point. All right. And this card was sticking out sideways. And it's the Prince of Pentacles, which would be the Knight. Huh. Yeah. I think they're saying that's, I thought this was going to be it, because I was just hearing, get out of your head, relax. This isn't your job or your work to do. Let whomever else is on the other side of this take care of things. And when they come to you, you'll know it's truly coming from them. And you're just like hands off, you deal with it. This is all you. When you're ready, you come and let me know what's going on. It will have more meaning and impact. That's what I'm getting. So you just sit back and rest. Take care of yourself. Okay? Think about your spirituality and what you need, and focus on you evolving as a person in your own right. Now, the Prince or the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is not one that is going as fast as the one on the Knight of Swords on a motorcycle, but this is one who is grounded and stable. So that one is going to come in fast with a big message, but this one's going to back it up. So whatever's going on, they're just making sure they can back up whatever they come in to talk to you about. So it's still all okay. Well, this is a big change from all week. So that first message could be just, if this is your reading, you in your personal life. If this is not your reading, it could be just you holding stable ground and a place of peace to help create the calmer world that we all need. All right, I'm going to do one last one here, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Okay, so this is the Beyond. Oh, I'm going to so need my glasses for this. There's a lot of words on there. There's a lot of text. All right, so Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy, because I like to say her name, Izzy Ivy. All right, and cards look like that. So that's what I mean. Okay, when I say I need my glasses. All right. All right. Well, that one I know we're supposed to take, because that one just was right there. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Oh, that's just so good. All right. Now, and like, there we go, one more. Oh, and it's got a dragonfly on it. I just realized sometimes I think I sound like as if I was like, woohoo! And I realized, oh my God, I think I look and sound sometimes like the Saturday Night Live character, the Target lady. Woohoo! Sorry, you all. I just realized I do that a lot. Okay. If you don't know who that is, go on YouTube and look up SNL, Saturday Night Live, and Target Lady. Woo, gosh. Well, I have no shame. I admitted that freely. Okay. You'll get a good laugh, I hope. All right. Woohoo. All right. Okay, so the first card that came flying out, the card is healing, and that looks like the chakras, and that looks like just wispy, lovely beauty. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Healing. Oh, and someone said I seem a lot happier. Well, heck yeah, I'm happier. I was sick for half a month. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, really sick. And then before that, I had some difficult stuff going on. You know, it was pretty difficult. So, yeah, the clouds finally parted and the sun started to shine. Okay. So, all right. So this card is called Healing. The Lemurians were healers, naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities, yes, that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. And you don't want to ever take anything in when you're doing healing work. You're not using your energy and you're not using yourself as a filter. Please don't do that. Bring it down, send it out. But, you know, get your guides, get your healing team, get your guardians involved. Okay, that's a whole different spectrum of stuff to talk about. All right, when we perceive the world beyond the more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness, which is that magician card, you're just kind of hanging out and being you in your energy. And using this abounding energy alongside focused intention, we realize that anything is possible. It really is. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perception placement. Okay. Get rid of what does not serve you. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness. Okay, wholeness and wellness. And let me hold that up. So if you just kind of want to stop and screenshot it or do something, you got it. All right. We all have the ability to heal. So yes, I finally went to the doctor to make sure there was nothing else going on. And once I have the diagnosis, it's sort of like, okay. And I talked to my body this morning. I'm like, come on, body. This is getting ridiculous. It's interfering with our daily life. You know, fix yourself. I love you, buddy, but you gotta fix yourself. Okay? And it works. It works for me. I love this so much. I don't even know what the card is. Freedom. The card is freedom. Look at that dragonfly. Absolutely stunning. They are, I think, one of the most magical flying things you will ever find. All right, freedom. I feel like I need to break into song, but I won't because I have an awful singing voice. Okay. Freedom means living as you choose with your wings and heart open. Now, that is true. Okay, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom seems innate. Again, the inner journey of that magician, you just being in your power. You may picture freedom in more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically because it's an inward journey, it's an inward job. The way people will see it is that things and they don't have the power to bother you any longer. And I'm not saying freedom like cut cords with everybody, you cut ties with everybody. Yeah, cut some cords. But don't, you don't have to burn every bridge that you've ever walked across. Freedom means releasing the chains that bind your heart. Letting your wings unfurl so you can be as beautiful as you really are. Okay, limitation can be a state of mind. Now, when you don't have money for groceries, limitation is a real thing. I get it. Been there. But, placing limitations that's all you'll ever have, that is in your mind. Okay, the only change might be choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. A shift in perception, wait a minute, that's not right. A shift in perspective can help bring lightness and choice. It's all about choices and having choices. In the bigger picture, what does freedom look like to you? If you are feeling stifled, it is up to you to make a change. Someone wrote something on one of the comments I saw, and I haven't responded yet. It was about if a trap looks like a trap, but eventually doesn't. It's, I don't remember exactly. But, okay, the pivotal word there was trap. Anytime you feel like you are trapped or in a trap, it can never turn out well. And you can, I think the message was you can delude yourself into thinking it's okay, but it really isn't. If I misinterpreted that, I'm sorry, but that's the way I took it. Okay, so there's that card. All right, you all. That's all I've got for you. That's all I've got for you today. But we are, wasn't too short. Okay. Be well. Be safe. Be careful. Stay grounded. And be that magician. Just know how powerful you are and hang out and keep the peace, because you are actually keeping the peace in such a bigger way. And it will be interesting to see if this is your reading, what's coming toward you or who's coming toward you with what bit of information. And just let them do their thing. Okay? Let them do their thing, which I know that's hard for me to do. I always want to say, well, what can I do? What can I do? Sometimes I cause more problems than I help. But let people do their thing so that when they do approach you, it's really them coming to you in a grounded and serious way or fulfilling way. All right, you all. Be well. Take care. Sending positive vibes to everybody. And we are getting closer to waving goodbye to August, and I'm all for it. Okay. Maybe next August will be better. I'm sure it will. All right. I'm sending love to you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Do something nice for yourself. Do something really nice for yourself. You made it through an entire work week. All right. Bye, everybody.